Hello, and welcome back to the NCMA website tutorial series. This tutorial is going to take less than 10 minutes. In this tutorial, which is one of three, we will be covering the basics of creating posts. Posts are like articles in a newspaper. A newspaper on the web is called a blog. So when you create a post, it's added to the blog as an article is added to a newspaper. So let's get started. To log in, which was covered in a previous session under login and user management, you go to communications and you click on user login. If you do not yet have a user login, go to user website access request. There will be a form there that you have to fill out, which will come to us and we will create an account for you. So let's go to user login. And basically it's going to bring up this login screen. And I have created a user with similar or the same privileges that you have yourself once you create an account. This user is called Happy Moose. Of course, he has a password. And you click on login. Once you logged in, of course, you have seen the screen before in the previous session, which is the dashboard for WordPress. So let's get right to it. On the left column, we go to posts, and we're going to click on add new post. Again, this is like creating an article in a newspaper, and we're going to give this a title. This is actually the heading of the article or the heading of this particular post. I'm going to call this Introduction to Moose Haven. And what I've done is I copied content into the clipboard of my computer, so I don't have to type anything in here. This is for demonstration purposes only. So I'm going to paste that information in here. As you can see, the spacing is already formatted and so on and so forth. But you can obviously start typing in here, and this acts just like a word processor, Microsoft Word or whatever you may be using. Some basic things that you can do, so you can highlight, for instance, Moose Haven. If I want this highlighted, I just click on that and click on bold. By the way, if you do not see this bottom line, make sure to click on what is called the toolbar toggle tool, and that toggles that line on and off. And you can do the same thing for the rest of the I can also change colors for that particular highlighted text. And let's say that I want to make it this blue right here. So now it's blue. One of the things that I like to do is that I like to copy the actual title of Control C, Control V, or retype it in, and stick it right at the top. And this is done for two reasons. Number one, it reintroduces the title of the content of this post, but it also provides for search engine optimization purposes, which is very important. And for the heading of this content, I want to select a format called heading 1. This makes it this size. It's actually not this size, but you will see once you view the post. I'm also going to highlight it, and I'm going to give it a different color so that it separates from the rest of the text. And let me use this teal color right here. So having done that, I am done adding content to this post. Now what I want to do now is I want to assign it to a category, and this is very important because that's how you're going to separate the different articles or posts on the website from other articles, so that you can create pages later on and post those posts or into the blog or the newspaper in its respective section of the newspaper or the blog. This happens to be a Moose Haven announcement, so I'm going to select the Moose Haven announcement. most categories have already been created. If you do not see a category that you're creating a post for, do select uncategorized and send me an email at webmaster@ncmoose.org, and I will create a category for you and assign that post that you created to the particular category that you have requested. So we can do that right away. All right, we're almost done. One of the things that I like to do is that I like to save draft first, just to make sure in case my computer crashes or whatever, I make sure that I have a quick draft already of what's going on. If I click preview over here, it's going to open up a new tab where I can actually see the post itself. So let's click on it. It opens up a new tab right here, and it's loading. And this is what it looks like. It basically tells you who posted it, the date, the category that it was assigned to, which is Moose Haven announcements, and the comments are turned off. By default, we have all comments turned off on the website due to spam issues. Here's the highlighted, repeated title on the content of the website, the colored Moose Haven word. And that's basically about it. That's what it looks like when you create a post. So let's go back over here, and once we're satisfied that that's what we want, you want to publish it. When you publish it, this becomes visible to visitors on the website. It also does a couple of other things, and we're going to see that. Let's just go to the home page of the website now, and on the home page, you're not going to see the posts on the sidebar, but you will see it right here on the recent announcements, and that's where it is on the home page. Now let's go to any other page. For instance, let's go to About Us. Now every sub page has a sidebar. Just about every sub page, not all of them, but in the great majority do. Here's a subscription series for people to subscribe to receive notices, or Facebook, and here are the recent announcements. And here is the one that you just created, and you simply click on it, and there it is. It also is contained under the News tab or the News menu item, and here's Introduction to Moose Haven, which is an excerpt, and you can click read more to read the entire article or post. And that's about it. If you have any questions, my contact information will follow a determination of this session. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. What an amazing day. Thanks, everybody.